Hey guys, so let's just get into it. This has got to be the home buying process from hell. Like, our realtor was so incompetent, it is ridiculous. If I can give anybody any advice, I would say to interview 3 realtors. It's not about what you can do for them, it's about what they can do for you. Interview 3 realtors from 3 different companies and then make your decision. That's my advice, because our realtor Danny with Keller Williams in Pikesville, Maryland, I swear she's remedial or something. Like, girl, we got our approval. She gave us the lender information and we were able to get her approval. And from day one, she tried to force us to look at properties that was out of our price range, because she knew financially we could go up on our price, but we had a set amount that we wanted to spend, and we was not going over that under no circumstances. No, ma'am, we wasn't going to do it. So she only showed us 2 properties. One was a listing by a contractor friend of hers. It was absolutely gorgeous. I loved every bit of the house. I mean, it had fancy tray ceilings. It was already painted the color I like. The appliances was beautiful. I mean, the house from top to bottom was gorgeous. Our issue with that house was the kitchen was really small. It was no room for a dishwasher. I entertain a lot. I have a food blog. I have a baking business. I need counter space. The second property she showed us was a listing by her best friend, who's also a realtor. It was for a house that was complete opposite of what we was looking for. We told her we wanted a minimum of 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a basement, because we know that's just what we wanted, okay? She showed us this property on Meridian Road or Meridian Avenue, something like that, right across the street from Morgan State University. It was gorgeous. I mean, this street, honey, I don't know if the sun was just shining right that day on the street, but it was beautiful. The curb appeal was so stunning. It was if we could live on the outside, we would have took the house. Inside, it was nothing that we asked for. It only had 3 bedrooms. It had a basement, barely. My daughter has a queen-size bed. That would have took up the whole basement. The whole basement. The best thing in the property was the basement bathroom. Okay? Like, seriously. The kitchen wasn't even a kitchen. It wasn't a kitchen. Mind you, I told you I cook, I bake, I have a food blog. The kitchen had every bit of 5 cabinets. That's it. What are we gonna do with that? What are we gonna do with that? It was just a mess. And from there, she tried to convince us that it was no other properties in the price range. Real estate is a passion of mine. I'm an identity theft victim. I've had a lot done to me financially because of ID theft. People getting apartments in my name, credit cards. I mean, you name it. I went through it. It was just, it's been a mess. So I'm actually going to get my real estate license next month. So I know a little about real estate. So I went on a hunt myself and I found like 9 properties, just like that. And this house that we brought was one of them. And through the process, it failed inspection. Our realtor didn't even show up for inspection day. She didn't follow up with any other thing, the items that failed inspection. She was just a hot mess as a whole. Then in the middle of the process, my wife obtained a credit card because the lender told her to. But then once she got the credit card, the lender told her, oh, we can't approve you now because of this credit card. It was just a big mess. Within 30 minutes of them telling us they couldn't go through with our loan, we got approved somewhere else. Unbeknownst to us, our realtor had told the sellers that we weren't able to get secure financing. She told them our credit was horrible. We wasted people time. It was just a bunch of stuff. And we're sitting there like, what? Our credit scores are high. Financially, we up here. Like, what? Why would you tell them that? So for the next few weeks, we was trying to get in contact with her. She was ducking us, wasn't returning calls, emails, nothing. If we called her, she was pushing in. The lender was trying to contact her. It was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. Then when the lender finally reached her, he felt like she was so nice and professional that he gave her some business. And once he gave her some business of clients that was spending more money than us, she just completely shitted on our whole deal. Our whole deal. Because of the mishaps of our real estate agent, we did not close on our property until May of 2018, and we were supposed to close March 16th. Our realtor lied to us and told us that the water issue in the basement was just a previous stain. That was a lie. Come to find out, the house was never waterproof. So right now we have a puddle in our basement that we have to get fixed. That's going to cost us up to $7,000 that we didn't anticipate. All of the appliances was supposedly new and supposedly came with a warranty. None of them was new. Our stove barely works. I'm trying to laugh so I won't get angry. Our stove barely works. Pieces of it falls off each day. The dishwasher doesn't work at all. The refrigerator is leaking on the inside. We don't know where it's coming from. It doesn't get cold like it used to or like it should. It's just a hot mess. Our bathrooms plumbing isn't right. One of our bathrooms, the tub isn't right. It's like we brought this house thinking, okay, this is completely renovated. We have nothing to do, and we got to do everything. We basically have to renovate our renovated home. So between our basement and buying 3 new appliances from upstairs and also renovating each bathroom because they wasn't renovated properly, we just brought this house in May of this year that was renovated. Right now we have to put in about $15,000 to $20,000 just to renovate our house and do all of the things correctly that the previous owner half-assed. We contact, we've used our warranty so much. We just bought this house in May. We used our warranty so much. It's like, it's shit that's not even covered under the warranty anymore. This waterproofing was supposed to be covered. We contact our Waste of Space realtor. She forwarded us over a receipt of the waterproofing, and it was supposed to be a lifetime warranty on it. Come to find out, the job was never done. It was just an estimate. So it was never done. Like, never. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna add a video of our basement floor to this video. Like, it's gonna be some people that's offended. It might be some real estate agents that, might hate what you're doing or feel insulted by you wanting to interview them. Do not take it personally. Interview they ass. Interview them and interview 2 other realtors before you sign with anybody, and make sure that they are reputable and they know their stuff. A coworker of mine bought a house around the same time, and we both used this same Keller Williams location, but she had a different realtor, and her experience was completely different from mine. Her realtor did not play any games. Her realtor had them do everything that they were supposed to fix in that house. Our realtor did nothing but collect a commission, and then had the audacity to get mad because she had to cut her commission that she added on to. She was only supposed to get like $5,000. She added additional commission to this property, and she did nothing. Nothing. I still love our house because of the space, and one part I'm trying to look at the bright side as to, yeah, we got to do some renovations that we didn't anticipate, but we can make it how we want it. But at the same time, this is money that we wasn't anticipating having to spend. Like, We had a trip scheduled for December for Mexico. We had to cancel that. I need to buy a new car. That has to be canceled until at least 6 months from now. It's like this is like major shit. Like, whatever you do, whatever you do, research your realtor, interview your realtor. Do not sign anything with anybody just because they gave you some information, because this has been the experience from hell. It hasn't even been 90 days yet, and we basically got to gut rooms. We have to gut both bathrooms. All of our drywall in the basement has to be pulled up. It's just like, it's like living in a nightmare. We can't even enjoy our home anymore because it's about to be a construction site. And every time we think about it, the only thing we see is dollar signs. It's like ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. And it would be different if we came into buying this home thinking, okay, we brought a fixer-upper and this is some things that we're going to have to do. But to come in thinking it's completely renovated and not having to do anything, and find out that now you have to put in like $15,000 to $20,000 into your property right now, that's a lot. It really is. It's a lot. And yeah. So basically, stay tuned for some renovation videos. Because this is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. It really was a lesson learned. We had this plan on that we was going to buy this house, and then we were going to buy a vacation condo either in, Ocean City or in Orlando or Tampa, because we like to vacation a lot in Florida and on the eastern shore of Maryland. But going through this process, it makes me terrified to even want to do another real estate transaction. Like, seriously. All this water in our fucking house. But she told us it was a fucking stain. That's falling apart because of so much water. That's turning fucking black. So that looked like mold or something. Like, but the inspector asked us to have the realtor come back, and the realtor claimed she came back and it was just a stain. But this is what we going through. This is fucking ridiculous.